Hi there, this is Christy and I'm Kim and we're here with your Weekly 5. We're hoping that you won't even need or use what we're going to talk about today, but if you're going to have sunburn this summer or poison ivy, then you're going to be really glad you have this information.
Yes. Bookmark it.
So Christy's going to go ahead and start us out with poison ivy.
Absolutely. It's something that we hope that we don't have to deal with, but if you do, you want to be prepared. You want to either have this ready and in the back of the drawer, or you want to have this bookmark so you can make it up real fast.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So basically, this recipe that we came up with is for a 1 ounce container, which is this little guy right here. Hopefully, like we said, you don't have to have a bigger container for poison ivy. You could even do a little purse size if you wanted to toss it in the camp bag or whatnot. But what it is it's 10 drops of peppermint, okay? And then you're going to do 8 drops of lavender and 8 drops of eucalyptus. And then you're just going to fill the rest up with water and make sure, as always, you shake it up, spray it right on there, and it's really going to be a soothing, cooling help for the poison ivy that hopefully you won't get. A couple other things you can also add would be like myrrh or the Roman chamomile, something of that nature you can add. There are a lot of recipes that say you can do this neat also, which means no dilution. So maybe a smaller bottle, but that's going to be, you know.
Or even right out of the bottle.
Or right out of the bottle.
Guys, a lot of people had reviews about peppermint. Seemed a little spicy to me, but there were great reviews about just peppermint and lavender
just
going
layer
on the
it
side.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a couple different options, but like I said, hopefully you won't have to use it. But if you do, eucalyptus, lavender, and peppermint will...
Another thing, I saw a really great review too for just our classic Owie blend.
Oh, yes.
Which is just lavender, Melaluca, and frankincense. Just those 3. They're really soothing, really healing, and that multi-purpose.
Yes.
I love that. Maybe that's all you have at the time. Start with that and start right away.
Yep.
So
that is perfect. So then we have sunburns.
Oh, we're really hoping you won't use this.
Really hoping you have sunburns.
So our recipe is actually for the size of 8 ounce container. And what we used is, this is kind of the souped up recipe, and then we'll tell you kind of a downgraded one. But this actually had 1/2 cup of water. Now, a lot of the recipes will call for distilled water. If you're on a well, you're probably okay to use just your well water.
Should be fine.
Yeah. So, it has witch hazel as well. 1/4 cup of witch hazel.
You can get this at any drugstore or big supermarket, can't you?
This came from Walmart. I'm going to admit it.
Well, there it is.
And then you're going to have 2 tablespoons of... I had to buy this whole thing.
The economy size.
That's okay. It was the only one left. And it's from Walmart too. Yeah. But 2 tablespoons of this. So we're going to be making up a lot of sunburn spray, whether we use it or not.
Right.
Okay. And then as far as your essential oils, it's going to be 20 drops of lavender and 10 drops of peppermint. For the sunburn spray. Now, peppermint, you might ask, because I was a little surprised too, but peppermint, I guess this has just a really wonderful cooling sensation on a sunburn, and so it really works well. Now, let's say you didn't have Mr. Jumbo size here, and you didn't have witch hazel on hand. It's really important that you know that if you don't have everything, this is the souped up version, just grab your essential oils. The peppermint and the lavender are going to help so much, so don't be afraid to just use those. This is kind of extra. I've seen some recipes too where they add maybe a little vitamin E.
Oh, yeah. That would be really nice.
Yeah, so that would be great. So you can soup it up, or if you just have peppermint and lavender in your purse, please just use that and don't fret. But I think you would definitely want to dilute that in water and have a spray bottle, shake it each time. I wouldn't recommend putting it on neat. I think it would be a little too much. Now you could, a few other things you could add that would be really healing. Frankincense, maybe 2 to 4 drops, and then helichrysum, even just 1 to 2 drops.
Absolutely.
That would be great. And once again, we're hoping you don't even have to use this video
Hopefully
at all.
not. You could just push this in the archive. But if so, these are really great tools. Really great thing to have, you know, in the bag, ready to go just in case.
Yep. And we're hoping to see you next week.
Thanks.